Good morning. Welcome to Groove Dance Fitness FUPA Challenge. And my name is Chelsea Lee, and this is day 4 of our trial run. I'm trying to work out the bugs, so I do appreciate you guys that are joining me along for the ride so that when we do this next month, we will have our stuff in order and have everything nice and pretty for you guys. So today's workout, we are going to start off with our warm-up, which is the Baltimore shake, and then we'll go into our Kegel exercises so that you, when we're doing our specific ab moves or exercises, you know what to focus on, which is your lower part of your abs, your transverse abdominals, as we do this workout. If you have ab separation, a number of these workouts will work for you. I would like you to check out my short that you can determine where that, if you do have the ab separation. I thought I did because I don't think I'm as chunky as I am, but this right here is just fat. So as we move forward, we are actually going to incorporate some of those exercises you might see online that they say don't do, but you only don't want to do them if you have that ab separation to repair those muscles and then move forward with more exercises that are going to be a little bit more challenging for you. And so the goal is to lose some inches, feel a little healthier, get some energy by the end of this challenge. And don't want to talk too much because I do want to keep to our 30 minutes. And we're going to do 3 rounds. The rounds are of exercises, and after our Kegel exercises, and they'll last from about 45 seconds to a minute. You need your water. My water is over there, and a mat. Okay? So without further ado, let's get going. March it out. Here we go. 4. We're going to start off with a chest fly. Okay? 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Here we go. 1. Other side. Again. Shuffle with the bicep curl. Hit it. 1, 2, 3. Pulse it. Squeeze that glute. Lock the arms inside. Hip it on the left. Excuse me. 4, 3, 2. Left hip. On the right. Taking it around. Face the back. 4. Let those shoulder blades pinch. Scoop it up. Step together. Step for the turn. Step together. Step. Step out. 2 right. Here we go. 2. Left. Again. Right. Last shovel with the bicep curl. Lock the arms inside and pulse it. Pulse. Pulse on 4. Hip and left. 4. On the right. Stand there for 4. Left hip. On the right. Take it around. Face the back. 4, 3, 2. Scoop it up. 4, 3, 2. Step together. Step for the turn. Face. Step together. Step. Again. Chest fly. 2. Left. Let those shoulder blades pinch. Shuffle with the bicep curl. And pulse it. Pulse. Shuffle. Hip and left. On the right. Center. Left hip. On the right. Take it around. Hit it. 4, 3. Scoop it up. Step together. Step for the turn. Step together. Step. Step down. 2. Left. And right. Last shuffle with the bicep curl. And pulse it. Pulse. Shuffle. Hip and left. On the right. Center. 4, 3, 2. Left hip. Right. Take it around. Face back. 4. Scoop it up. Step together. Step for the turn. Step together. Step. Stay here. Step out. 2. Left. Right. Shuffle. Bicep curl. Pose. Shuffle. Hip and left. All right. Center. 4, 3, 2. Left hip. On the right. Step out. 2. Right. Hit it. Chest fly. Shoulder blades pinch. Again. Right. Shuffle. Pulse it. Shuffle. Hip and left. On the right. Center. Left hip. On the right. All right. That's our warm-up. Now we're going to do our Kegel exercise. I'm going to get my timer for the rounds. I'm using this app called Impetus, which lets you do intervals in rounds So that's what I'm currently using. So for the Kegel exercises, I do this breathing so that you have an understanding. So when we're doing the rounds, that you're targeting the right muscles, okay, as we do them. Especially if you have that ab separation, you want to focus on down here. So just to get more of a visual, when you're exhaling, when you're sucking all that air out, you want to start with your lower abdomen, pull it all in, and exhale. So you inhale, wait a minute. Inhale, stomach goes out, exhale, stomach goes in. And I'll do it to the side. This is something I'm trying to practice too. Even for my Tai Chi classes, we do water breathing, fire breathing. You have to really focus, so it's a mind challenge as well. And that's another reason why we don't have music for this particular challenge and for this segment, because I want you to focus and on the form and things of that sort. So later on, I will try to incorporate music or give you some suggestions of music you can play to the particular workout. So again, inhale, getting that air into your lungs, to your belly, I should say. And then you're exhaling, you're sucking it in. So the one way I can say when you're activating your Kegels, if you're not familiar with it, is, when you have to pee or you haven't peed for a long time, and then you finally go pee, and it feels like it's taking forever for that pee to come out, and you're trying to work it down. To me, that's your Kegel. You're doing your Kegel exercises to kind of get that pee to come on out. So essentially, that's the muscle that you're working. So we're gonna get started, and let me know if that worked for you guys or not. My little analogy or visual for you. All right, inhale, belly full, exhale. Starting from your lower abdomen. Inhale and exhale. Now we have a minute of this. So stay really focused. Try to inhale, fill up that belly, and exhale. Suck it in. Inhale and exhale. This is just one thing I also struggle with Tai Chi, because I can't hold my breath. See, it's like you want to be very fluid. Something you can do. Excuse me, if I didn't say earlier, your legs want to be slightly bent and you want to have a nice neutral spine. So make sure your chest is up, your shoulders are dropped. And make sure you're sucking all the way in. All right, that was our minute. Practice that. Try to do 2-3 minutes on your own. So now the next thing we're going to do are side crunches. So hands behind your head, nice and relaxed. I'm just going to crunch to the side. All right, so I want you to think about those side obliques as you do it. And we have a minute with this exercise, so crunch over. I want you to focus on that knee coming up. I want you to focus on your abs engaging to bring that elbow to that knee, okay? So abs crunch, ab crunch, ab crunch, okay? All in those abs. We're halfway through. And one thing I say, I'm talking, but instead of just doing this in silence, count. 1, 2. That helps you with your breath. You see me, I'm constantly talking. So it's hard to count and talk. But I do encourage you, because you don't want to hold your breath while you're doing this. You want to be breathing and actively doing that Kegel exercise as well. All right, we're going to rest here. So the next move is we're going to do, essentially, try to do a toe tap. Your leg does not have to be high. Okay, so we're just going to alternate. I want you to be thinking about these abs and do a little crunch, okay? Here we go. We have a minute of this too. And again, think about the abs, bringing up that leg. Don't focus on the leg coming up, but engaging that core to bring that leg up, okay? Now, I will say a lot of these exercises that I see they really work your hip flexors, so we will stretch those later. And so Just keep in mind though, when you're doing things to kind of activate your core, you know, all your other muscles are working. So you can't spot treat fat. So when you're saying, oh, I want to lose weight, and you're just doing nothing but sit-ups, or lose this belly fat and you're doing nothing but sit-ups, that's normally not going to work. 99.9% of the time, that's not going to work. All right, rest. Get your mat. So we're going to do a side plank. And 90-degree angles in your elbow. We have 30 minutes. Let me try to center up a little bit. Go ahead and lift up if you haven't already. So 90-degree angles. And you want to lift up. You can be on your foot. If that's a little too much, you can be on your knee. But you want to make sure you have a nice neutral spine, 90-degree bend in that elbow. And look straight ahead. Look straight ahead at me. Don't look down. Don't look up. Look straight. All right. If you got it on that first beat, just switch to the other side. Since I was a little late, I'm going to hold for a little bit longer. All right. Switch to the other side. And lift. Again, 90-degree angle. Look straight ahead. Nice neutral spine. Don't look down. And hold. Create as much space as you can between that hip and that mat. Now you also want to make sure that you have good form. If you feel like you're wavering, 30 seconds is a little bit too long for you. If you're on your foot, come down to a knee. Don't just plop down all the way. All right, and hold. Okay. All right, so we have our side plank. Now we're going to do our dead bug. So I want you to get onto your back. Very similar to what we were doing standing up. Excuse me. So your hands, arms are up, and you're alternating. Left arm, right leg. Bring it down. Don't let that foot touch the floor, though. And nice and controlled movement. You want to engage those abs. And you want to make sure that your lower back stays on the floor. All right, you don't want to arch. But as you're engaging your abs the way you shouldn't feel any stress on your back. So engage those abs nice and tightly as you do this movement. And make sure you're alternating your arm and leg. So you're... Okay. All right. So we're going to now do bird dog. So roll on over. And bird dog, right arm, left leg. And you're going to reach out and just hold. We're going to hold for 30 seconds, making sure that your hip is square, arm is by your ear, leg is parallel with the floor. Okay? Now, when you do this, again, look at the floor. Don't look down. You want to have nice form. You don't want your hip turned out all to the side. You want to make sure that you keep really nice form. We have 5 more seconds on this side, and then we're going to switch. 2 and 1. Switch sides and hold. So we have 30 seconds on each side. And as you're doing this, engaging those abs nice and tight. And we have 15 more seconds. Again, as you're doing this, feel free to count it out because you don't want to hold your breath. So just make sure you're sucking in, doing those Kegel exercises as you're holding this move, and you're breathing through it. Okay. All right. So that was the end of the first round for our ab exercises. So we're going to go back to our side knee crunches in 10 seconds. So again, abs are tight. Think about those abs doing the work. And I'm just going to count it with you. Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3. Remember, move your abs. 4. Crunch those abs over. 5, 6, 7. Almost halfway there. That was 8. 9. Abs only. Don't focus on those knees coming up. Focus on those abs crunching over. 20 seconds. I've lost count, but we'll say that was 12. You're like, no, you're cheating. That was 10. But keep counting. That's 15. All right. Whew. How'd y'all feeling out there? Okay. So after that, we're going to do our toe touches. Again, we have a minute, and you want to alternate. So we'll count this 2. 1. Think about those abs. Bring that leg up. Nice and controlled movement. And you're doing like a standing crunch. So what is that? This is 3, 4, 5, 6. We're halfway through. That was 8. And remember, you don't have to go high. If your crunch is here, that's fine. That is fine. 5 more seconds. And there we go. All right. Side planks. Let's switch sides. If you started on that side, go to this side. All right. 90-degree angle. Remember, you have the knee option. And lift up and hold. 30 seconds. All right. And if you feel some tension in your shoulder, adjust that arm. You want that nice alignment between your shoulder and your elbow. You have 15 seconds. And remember, if you feel yourself starting to wiggle and jiggle, don't feel like you got to stay here. Come down to a knee. Just as effective, and making sure that you stay lifted up. Let's flip to the other side. Again, how's it going, y'all? I'm sweating. I hope y'all are sweating. Here we go. 90-degree angle. 2, 1, lift up. And a hold. Next time, if you want to, so in our last round, you want to take it up a notch, you can just peek through the keyhole or thread the needle, as they say sometimes, and do this throughout the hole. Give an extra little spiciness for your abs, or you can just hold, whichever you like. We have 2 more seconds, and relax. Okay, dead bug. Nice tabletop or reverse tabletop. Hands up, abs are in, nice and tight. Right leg, left arm. And this is nice and slow and controlled. Sometimes when we do stuff, we want to go fast. And actually, it takes more effort and concentration to do things slowly. Okay? And you don't want to injure yourself. So take your time and go slow. And remember, count. So remember your breath, because as you come here and you suck in do that Kegel exercise, as you come up, makes a big difference. Come down, pulling those Kegels as you exhale to come up. Inhale to go down, and exhale, do that Kegel to come up. All right, we're going to rest. Now, we're going to roll on over and do our bird dog. Now, instead of holding this time, we're actually going to alternate crunches. So here, crunch it in and out. Crunch it in and out. And as you're here, when you come out, take your time. Make sure that you're getting back into a correct form. Your arm is by your ear. Your leg is parallel. Your hips are down. Okay, 5 more seconds, then we're going to switch. 1 more. And switch, other side. Here you are, pull it in, elbow to knee, and out. Take your time. You want to have very nice form. Count it out. See if you're even on both sides. One side you might be wobblier than the other. So you might do 1.5 compared to your 1 on one side. And last one. All right. That's the end of round 2. Here we go again. We are going to start with our side crunches. Here we go in 5 seconds. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Y'all go ahead and go. Throat was just getting dry. Here we go. Now, remember, all in the abs. Don't think about that knee coming up. I want you to think about those abs crunching over, focusing. And as you bring that leg up, I want you to envision those Kegel exercises. So, exhaling. All right. Make sure that you're looking at me. Look straight ahead. Don't look down. You want to still protect that back. So try to stay in a nice neutral spine. You have 10 more seconds. All right, 5, 4. Suck those Kegels. And 1. Nice work. Here we go. Leg kicks. Remember, kick doesn't have to be high. If it's here, that's just as good. Just making sure that you're focusing on that ab. If you didn't start. I'm gonna get better in sync with these beeps. It's nice to have, so you don't have to count it out. That's why you see a lot of people with timers in their videos, because timing is exact and you may not be even on each side, but you at least know it was the same amount of time. So technically it should be even. But like I said, you know, usually you have one more side more dominant than the other. And so you might be able to do more exercises on one, or you might be more flexible on one side than the other. So one side could be a little more challenging. 2 and 1. Nice work. Now for this one, instead of doing a side plank, let's just do our normal plank. Now, if you have ab separation, I would recommend that you go ahead and do the side plank instead of a normal plank. All right, we're gonna lift and hold for 30 seconds. Planks are wonderful. Now, with the plank, you still want 90-degree angles in those elbows. You wanna squeeze those glutes nice and tight. You don't want your hips up, your hips too low. You want a nice neutral spine. And the more that you engage those glutes, the more you'll know that you're probably in the right alignment and engaging those abs. All right, rest. And so that was 30 seconds. You got 15-second rest, then we're gonna go right up again. So again, with the regular plank, lift up and hold. You're engaging your entire core. So you want to, again, nice neutral spine, look directly down at the floor. Don't bend your head, don't do that. You want to keep a nice neutral spine. Ooh, I'm sweating buckets. And keep those abs tight and squeeze those glutes really, really tight. Again, if you have ab separation, stay with your side plank. Now I'm starting to feel this, so I'm gonna put one knee down. Still engaging my core. Still, whew, there we go. That was it, of our 30 seconds. All right, remember, this is your last round. We're almost done. Let's get in position for our dead bug. Here we go. Take it down nice and slow. Kegels, pull those Kegels in, exhale as you come up. Inhale as you go down, and exhale. Remember, don't drop that foot. Take it nice and slow and engage that core as your arms come up. And engage those Kegels. I'm saying Kegels. Probably should say a different term, but oh Lord. I'm sweating, y'all. It's all in my eye. Okay. I hope y'all are sweating too. And feeling pretty good about this workout. And please, leave a comment down below. Even if it's the next day, you're like, I didn't really feel it the first day, but I felt it the second day. And relax. Don't relax too much because we got bird dog. So I'm gonna switch this way just to give you a little different view. And we are going to crunch. 30 seconds on one side, make sure you have good form, and then go into the crunch. 2. I'm gonna count this out. 3, just to see how I am, if I'm even on both sides. 4, and don't rush it trying to be even either. 5, 10 more seconds and switch. 6, make sure that hip is square. 8, I'm gonna do one more, then switch. All right, switch. There's your 30-second mark. And bring it in. And bring it in. And forgive me, y'all, if I haven't really given y'all that eye contact I normally like to do. I'm folded this. That's why I don't get the eye contact doing certain things. I'm wobbling all over the place. 2. And last one. All right. I started talking. I don't even know if that was 9 on that side. But that's okay. It was the same amount of time. Okay. So now that we've done that, we're going to lay on our stomachs, do some back exercises. So that was the end of our round. And we want to engage our glutes and roll those shoulders back and just lift up. So we have this hold. We're going to do about 15 seconds, rest, and then do another 10. And rest. Again, engage those glutes. Roll those shoulders back and hold. Last 10. And 1. All right, relax. How y'all doing? All right, next thing we're going to do. Hands behind your head. Don't have to interlace your, you can interlace your fingers if you want. But we're just going to lift up real gently. So, just lifting up, rolling those shoulders back or that chest off the mat. Real slow and controlled movement. So, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and then come down. Nice and gently. All right, relax. What was I saying before? Here we go again. Squeeze those glutes, arms out. Now you can tell in our back exercises, it's a little bit less of a, we're only doing 30 seconds. So you're going to swim. 2, 1, pause. And engage. Lift up. And last 10. Swim. Engaging those glutes. Dropping those shoulders. Extending those arms. Alternating. All in that back. And relax. All right, y'all. Now we're going to get into a nice stretch. So I want you just to roll on over and elongate yourself. So we have 30-second holds. So I want you to just flex your feet, point those toes, shoulders are dropped, flex, and point. Flex, and point. Flex. We have 10 more seconds. And then we'll move into a glute stretch. All right, you're going to take that left leg, cross it over your right, and lift it up. So that's what we're going to start on Friday, getting into more glute exercises, because your glutes support your core, and so you want to make sure those are nice and strengthened too. So if you want a nice round butt like I do, join us on Friday. Okay? We'll definitely be getting it in. And switch legs. Take that right over the left knee and pull that leg towards you. Now I'm using my arm to kind of give me a little bit more resistance, but if you can't grab your leg, that's fine. You can just use your knee and pull it in towards you as much as you can. And hold. Hold 2. And whenever you're doing a stretch, make sure you relax as much as possible. So I want you to roll on over, bring this right leg up, and I want you to lean into it. I want you to stretch that hip flexor, all right? And just lean as much as you can. If you can put your hands down, feel free to put your hands down onto the floor. If not, just keep them up. You just want to make sure you get a good stretch in that hip. And release, switch legs. Again, 90, like you're doing a lunge. And you're just leaning into it. If you want to put your hands down, you put your hands down. Your knees should be on your mat. And you should feel that stretch right along in here, okay? And just hold. Now I have very, very, very tight hip flexors. Some people can get down and put their elbows on the mat. I'm not one of those people. All right, and lift up. Switch. Now I want you to sit. Ooh, mat's moving. Another exercise. Right knee in front. Left is behind. I say make little triangles and just try to come down. Just stretching at a different angle. Hold 2. And switch. And again, I'm going to say you make your triangles, but your right foot is bent back and just come on over. Try to get your elbows onto the floor and hold for 10. So same thing, this is just stretching your hip flexors. All right, last stretch. Whew. One do a cat-cow. So we're going to arch and then to sink in. Bring your belly button in towards the back. Then drop it towards your mat. Again, bring it in. Drop it towards your mat. And bring it in. And drop it towards your mat. All right, that signals we are done. Okay, now I want you to take a nice deep breath in. Woo. And exhale it down. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale it down. Give yourself a big old hug. Stretch more, please. When you're done with these workouts, I only do about 4 or 5 minutes. And anything that you feel like has been worked nicely, make sure you do some exercises to stretch it out. I'll be coming out with a stretch video very soon. So thank you again for joining me. Remember, for next 3 weeks, we will be live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Friday, look forward to seeing you then. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to our channel, share with a friend, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Again, my name is Chelsea Lee, and this is Groove Dance Fitness FUPA Challenge. Take care.